When I started streaming, I was super clueless. I did not know anything, and I did definitely not know what I was doing. I was just staring at my screen, playing games with a face like this. But definitely not interacting with chat. I had the standard, I focused myself on the game phase, 90% of the stream. If I would go back to the past and give myself some tips on how to start streaming, well, these are the things that I wish I knew when I started streaming. This video is part of the series, How to Become a Successful Twitch Streamer. This is How to Become a Successful Streamer, where I help you reach your full potential. Enjoy the ride! This is a series that isn't sponsored at all. If you wish to support me, we have Stream Smarter, Not Harder merch. This t-shirt is available in multiple colors. And we have mugs like these, traveling mugs with Stream Smarter, Not Harder, and multiple other things. Available on Trui.tv. That's our website. You can also watch my streams on twitch.tv/Trui. When I started streaming, I thought that if I would just make good content, people would come in. But the thing is, Twitch is very, very bad with promoting your streams. If you play games that a lot of other people are playing, like for example Overwatch or Fortnite or anything a lot of people are streaming, it's hard for people to find your stream. So people are not gonna find you. Even if you have the best stream ever, people are just not gonna click on you and find you. So you need to actually find ways for people to come to your stream besides from just making your stream better. So improving your stream is definitely a key factor that you need to do, but not just improving your stream, but also improving your marketing skills to get people to come to your stream. If you haven't already, I do have a video here in this series, How to Become a Successful Twitch Streamer, where we talk about how to get a 3 viewer average on Twitch. In this video, I basically talk about how you can get people to come to your stream. You can get a 3 viewer average with it, but you can also get more viewers in, obviously. So I definitely recommend checking out that video if you haven't already. I'll leave that up here in the card above. So if you have people that come in and check out your channel, you need good content for people to stay. But people won't find your stream that way, if that makes sense. You can stream for hours and hours and hours, but if you just stream in a saturated game category with good content, people won't ever find you. You can make good content and then repurpose that content, and then people will find you by the repurposed content. But they won't find you by the good content that you make on Twitch itself. Twitch has made some adjustments with their new mobile app, allowing you to feature your clips on the mobile app, meaning that your clips can come up the mobile app, being featured in there, and then people can click on them and immediately go to your live stream. So this is definitely a better way of getting discovered on Twitch than it used to be on just the discovery page. I haven't got much data about people growing with that yet because it's quite new, but if Twitch gives you a way to grow, I'll definitely take it with 2 hands. Another thing that I wish I knew when I started streaming is make adjustments to your stream. Even though you think your stream is good, it's never perfect. You never make something perfect, and you can always improve something. You can always try to add a filter to your microphone to make it sound better. You can always try to make a filter on your webcam to make it look better. You can always try to add a new cool channel reward, add a new emote, try to look through your panel description, see if it's still accurate. There's always something that you can change and improve. A big thing that I feel like that you should have is a Discord community. If you start out, it's really, really sad to see a Discord community without any members. But if you get people to join into your Discord server, you can actually talk with people whenever you're not live. Meaning that you can keep up with your chat and people can keep talking to you whenever you're not live. So if people want to contact me, if you want to contact me, you can just join my Discord server. Link is down below in the description. And you can ask me any questions. I'm there. You can even do @Trui in my Discord server and I will see it. I mean, you don't even have to tag me because I will see it anyway, but I will read every messages in my Discord server. Something else that I would really recommend is making friends with other streamers, and not just to get them to rate you, because that is definitely a plus that they rate you, but also they can give you tips on streaming, they can give you feedback on how your stream looks like, because I love to give you feedback, but I can't give feedback on thousands of people. So if you have a couple of close friends that can give you feedback, that is amazing. But also they can give you a heads up if there's sponsor opportunities, or they can do a collaboration with you. Talking about sponsor opportunities, In my Discord server, I also list sponsor opportunities. For example, if I find game developers that want to work with streamers, I usually post that kind of stuff in my Discord server. So if you haven't joined my Discord server yet, make sure to join it. Link is down below in the description. But don't try to be friends with every streamer. I once did this when I started streaming. I tried to become friends with everyone because I thought if I became friends with as many people as I could, I would grow my viewership exponentially. But what actually happened is I joined so many streams and I tried helping as many other people and tried to be active in as many people's streams and tried to react on as many posts as I could, but also on the things that I did not actually enjoy and liked, and people that I did actually not enjoy and liked. So there were a lot of people that made me feel uncomfortable. Content that made me feel uncomfortable and I did not like. And I watched that anyway and I interacted with that anyway. And it made me feel annoyed because I put a lot of effort into helping them grow and they never gave me anything back. They never wanted to collaborate with me. They never rated me. They never gave me tips. I gave them tips all the time. They never gave me feedback. I never felt like they wanted to become my friend. You know why? Looking back, I know why. It's because we're not friends because they make something else. I did not like them as a person. They probably did not like me as a person. They probably did not like my content because their content was so much different. So don't make yourself miserable by watching things you hate because it's not going to help you anyway. Quality networking over quantity networking. Talking about that their content is different from mine, this is kind of like a niche. If you don't know what a niche is, it's a specific category of things that you do. For example, my niche is Nintendo games and indie games. So I play a lot of indie games, Nintendo games, and usually they are chill. What I mean with that, I usually play things that are cozy and chill. My niche is pretty broad and not super specific, but you can, for example, have a niche with just horror games, or you can have a niche with just shooters. But you can also be super specific and have the niche Overwatch. Or you can have the niche waifus. Maybe you play games that only have waifus as their main character. I think that would be a great niche. I would recommend picking a category of things, a niche, because then if viewers watch your stream, they know what to expect. So next time you're gonna play something, they stick around because they know what to expect from you. When they follow, they also know what to expect. And they know that what they're gonna expect is what they're gonna like, because that's why they follow. Where if they follow for me playing Mario, and then I'm gonna all of a sudden play Fortnite, they're gonna be confused and they're like, I don't like Fortnite, I follow for Mario. Where if I'm gonna play another game like Zelda, which is also in the same team, they're like, it's not Mario, but it is also something I like. Of course, there's still people that are not gonna like one game, even though it's in the same category. But the chance is just a lot smaller that they're gonna unfollow you or not gonna show up because of the game this way. Another thing that I wish I knew when I started streaming is that you need to look into the quality settings of your stream. What I mean is the bitrate and the quality settings. So if you stream on 1080p with a very low bitrate, what will happen is that your stream will look like it has a lot of blocks on it. So for example, if you stream Overwatch, there's a lot of particles going everywhere, and your stream will look very bad if you stream on 1080p with a low bitrate. If your internet cannot handle a higher bitrate, I would definitely recommend streaming on 720p instead, because then the bitrate has to move over less pixels and therefore it will look better, even though it's 720p. I could go very in depth explaining that, but I think it's better not to and keep it very easy like this. If you stream on a high bitrate and you stream 1080p, what you can do is also look into the enhanced broadcasting options in OBS nowadays. What they will do is they will automatically transcode your stream, meaning that you have quality options as a viewer. So instead of like being able to watch it only in 1080p, a viewer can choose to also watch it in 720p or 380p, for example. This way, if your viewer has bad internet, they can still watch your stream, even though you're streaming at a high bitrate and a high resolution. Another thing I wish I knew when I started streaming is how the Twitch culture worked. I did not know what a kappa was, or CACW, or something like that. Everything like that was just, I did not know what it was. So if you do not know what all that is, go through the Twitch emotes and look at the names. then you will figure out what they mean. Install the plugin Better Twitch TV and Franker's Face. Spend some time on the platform and learn the Twitch culture and learn how things go on Twitch. Because if you're on Twitch, you need to know how things work on Twitch's platform. The next thing I wish I knew is you need to research why other people doing well. This can be mentally draining though, because you are not doing as well as other people are doing, but you definitely need to figure out what other people are doing better than you. So definitely go to streams and write down what people are doing better than you are doing. Something actionable in this video is you're gonna go to people's streams and I want you to write down 5 things from either one stream or from multiple streams that you can do better because other people are doing them very, very well. 5 things. The next thing I wish I knew when I started streaming is don't use follower only mode. Oh my god. Yes, it sounds like a good idea because people are gonna follow to be able to chat, but it's not like that. People are just gonna go. People are like, well, I can't chat. Well, I don't know you, so why would I follow? Bye-bye. They will just go. They will not follow. They will go. It works for bigger streamers, but it won't work for small ones. Then something that can help you grow your stream is find things that do work for you and do them again. It can be very repetitive. However, if you find things that work, they work. And they will get you more viewers. Make sure that you keep the joy in it though, because if things are getting boring for you, you can switch things up a little bit, but work on the things that do work for your channel and where you do see some growth in statistics. You can check statistics on Silicon or on Twitch Tracker, for example. Another thing that I wish I knew when I started streaming was lurkers are totally fine. I was trying to get them out of lurk mode all the time, but it's totally fine if they're lurking. If you have engaging content and people want to react to it, if you get people to react to it because it's super, super engaging, they will come out of lurk mode if they feel like it, if they have time for it, but definitely just don't force them out of lurk mode. You will lose viewers instead of gaining them, because people that want to lurk just lurk. They're not going to become active chatters if they don't want to. Okay, the next one. Buying better equipment does not mean you will get more viewers. I do have fancy equipment, huh? I do have the Elgato Wave DX. I do have a lot of Stream Decks, you guys can see them, but I got 4 right here. And I do have a Stream Deck pedal as well, so actually 5. I do have a fancy camera with a teleprompter. I do have another fancy camera there. I do have another camera here. I do have fancy lights, but you do not need that. You can start with your phone as your camera if you want to. I do have a video about how to use your phone as a webcam right here if you want to use your phone as the webcam. But unless your audio is horrible and your webcam is so bad people can barely see what you're doing, you usually will not get more viewers by upgrading it. Upgrading your camera is almost never going to get you more viewers. Getting a light behind it is usually more profitable anyway. Good lighting does so much. Let me turn off my lights. Yeah, this is without front lights. Yeah, I won't look good either, right? This is how I look with room lights. I do not recommend it. What I do recommend is find out how to work with the equipment that you do already have. How to set up lights to make you look more flattering. How to set up a microphone with filters so you do sound better. How to set up your camera so it does display best. How to look more confident on your camera when talking to it, which we do have a video on in this series as well, right here. It's gonna be so much more profitable than putting actual money in. And talking about putting money in, never ever buy followers or viewers, okay? No, never do it, okay? It's not gonna help your channel, and it's gonna get you banned if they find out. Another thing that I wish I knew before I started streaming is that you should never just depend on streaming income, as it's gonna wear you down mentally very, very, very badly. Streaming income is super unreliable, so that is a reason not to do it, but also it's gonna mentally drain you down because your streams are gonna be less fun. They're gonna be so much less fun because you feel so focused because you need to do your streams well. They need to go well because otherwise you're not gonna have income. So make sure that you have other sources of revenue next to your streaming. This could be other kinds of content creation, or you can have a normal J job or whatever. I don't care whatever else you do, but don't just make it only streaming. And streaming is super difficult and it takes so much of your mental health. And that's why I recommend this book, You Are Not Your Stream. It's from Casey Screams Back right here. It's about the mental toll it takes to stream. So there's a bit of text about streaming, and then there's also some exercises in here that you can do. Definitely recommend this book. You Are Not Your Stream. To become a successful streamer, which we are trying to figure out in this series, how to become a successful Twitch streamer, we want to turn viewers into followers. So that's the thing that we're going to learn in the next video, how to turn viewers into followers. So I'd love to see you in that video. I'll see you there. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.